Hey everyone, how's it going? So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I organize my binders here in university. So it's a little bit different than how I organize my binders in high school. So if you've kind of seen some of my videos, you might have seen my binders before, but I've kind of changed it up a little bit. So today I just wanted to go through kind of the system that I use now. So I'm just going to show you the binders that I'm using currently. So I use these for my first semester. I'm currently in my second semester at university. So what I did, first I guess I'll tell you kind of how it came about, how I wanted to set it up. So I have classes on every day of the week, so Monday to Friday, but on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I have the same 3 classes, and then on Tuesday and Thursday I have the same 2 classes. So what I wanted to do was kind of color code my binders according to what days kind of per class. So what I did was get 3 binders the same color for my Monday, Wednesday, and Friday classes, and 2 binders of the same color for my Tuesday, Thursday class. So what I did was I went out and I bought these Avery, I think they're just the 1-inch binders. So I got 3 blue ones and 2 green ones. So basically my logic behind that is if I'm going to be rushing to try to get my stuff ready to go in case I didn't do it the night before, I didn't want to end up kind of grabbing the wrong binder. So I know that if it's like a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I know that I have to grab the 3 blue ones, and if it's a Tuesday or Thursday, I just take the green ones with me. So that's kind of how I kind of decided to set it up like that. So then just on the side, they're pretty plain binders. So just on the side, I made some labels in, I think it was Word. I downloaded a template that, well, I bought the binder spines, and then I downloaded a template that kind of was on the internet, and then I just kind of wrote the classes on there and then inserted them into the binder. So that's basically kind of my method behind kind of choosing how I was going to set up my binders, and just kind of an outside look on what they look like. So now I'm just going to switch camera angles and kind of show you what they look like on the inside. So here's kind of a look inside one of my binders. So I just chose my chemistry binder just to show you. So when you open it up on the inside, I just put a post-it note there just to cover up the teacher's name and contact information and everything. But here in the front, I have a plastic sheet protector, and I keep the course syllabus in there. So what I like to do with that is kind of, it tells you when your midterms are, when your tests and exams are. So what I like to do is go through that and kind of highlight all the important things and make sure that I'm keeping up with all the readings and things like that. So that's all that I keep in the first pocket. And then what I do is I divide the sections up into notes, assignments and projects, tests, and labs. So when you turn here first, it says notes. So what this is just a plastic sheet protector and a piece of green copy paper, and I just printed the word notes on it. And so that's basically kind of what I use for a divider. It's kind of like a homemade one, I guess. So that's all I do for that. And then when you turn that over, then you get right into my notes section of my binder. So I'm going to do a notes video. That's probably one of my most widely requested videos to do. So I'm going to go through all the different ways that I kind of keep my notes, and how I take notes, and how I use teachers' notes and things like that. So these are teachers' notes, like from slides that she writes on. So that's that, and then I have my handwritten notes. So then basically I instead of not copying anything down in class, I keep these notes, because some people, because the teacher provides her own notes, they don't bother writing anything down because they can just print them off at a later date and just, have them, and they don't have to do any work in class. But I like to make sure that I get everything down, just in case, that something happens, that a slide doesn't get posted or something like that. So that's just all my notes, and then it breaks off into the, obviously I have lots of loose leaf paper there to take notes on, and then it breaks up into my assignments and projects portion of the the binder. And since it's, well, I guess it's not that early on in the semester, but I'm about a month in, so I don't really have any assignments or projects at the moment, so there's nothing really in that part of the binder yet. So then I guess I'll just move on to the next part. Then I have tests. So obviously, again, I didn't have any tests yet. I have a midterm coming up in 2 weeks, so when I get that back, that'll go in this portion of the binder. And then the last section that I keep is labs. You probably can't tell the difference in color because it's the same color. Like, it just looks like it's kind of, you know. Anyways, so I just keep a lab section in the back so that after I get a lab back, then I put it in here. But I haven't filed those away yet because they're still in my lab manual book. So once I take the time to get those out, then I'll hole punch them and put them in here. So that's basically just a quick little run through as to what my binder looks like. It's pretty simple, but it's a little bit different than how I kind of used a binder in high school. I know a lot of people use notebooks, but I just find that binders are better for handouts and everything like that. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly. I know a lot of people have been asking to kind of see what my setup was, so I just wanted to show you that. And I'll be doing another video all on notes, so don't worry about that. That'll be coming up pretty soon. But I just wanted to show you this for now, just to kind of get an idea of how I organize my binder. So that's basically it for this video. I just wanted to, like I said, show you how my binders were set up. And just to let you know, that's how every single one of my binders is laid out. So for like my physics class and my biology class, I have the same kind of sections sectioned off in my binders. So that's how every one of them looks. I don't kind of do different systems in different classes. I just kind of use the same one for every binder. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any suggestions for future videos that you want to see, leave them in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter at OrganizedBlake. You can also check out my website at organizedwithblake.com. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.